my content is found on the public domain. I operate using the Fair Use Act guidelines and Fair Dealings guidelines. I use my own opinions, thoughts, and commentary, which may or may not be true or correct. And this is for entertainment purposes and fun only. Please like, comment with respect, and subscribe. Hello, and welcome to Talk and Tech Mum. Thanks for tuning in to my review of Meghan and Harry's Australia tour back in 2018. The reason I'm doing this today is because one of my subscribers, Julie, in the States, she's asked me to cover off on this because apparently there wasn't a lot of coverage in the States, and understandably, because it was pretty non-eventful. However, I am going to recap over the tour that Meghan and Harry did when they came here to Australia. So I'll look at some of the highlights and lowlights for you. And Vogue does a really good timeline of it online if you want to have it specifically looking at the fashion. I've just sort of got snippets of what happened and events that are, some is in order and some isn't in order. So yeah, firstly looking at their arrival. So they flew to Australia in October, middle of October. It was a really weird thing because I kind of didn't get it, but somehow once they stepped off the plane, the announcement about her being pregnant was conveyed from the palace. So she was now travelling in Australia as a pregnant lady, as opposed to before she left London when she wasn't known to be pregnant. So anyone who may have read any of my previous comments on others' videos, I don't believe that Meghan was ever pregnant with a real live baby. I believe this was a trial run with the baby bump and all of her prosthetics to see how she could get away with it, you know, basically in a different place where people weren't used to seeing her live in real life. So I believe this was a trial run with the baby bumps to see how it would go, what would happen. And I think, you know, she took a little bit of license, thinking that she's such a great actor, she could actually get away with this over the 9-month period. However, there's been a lot of speculation about this, and in regards to the baby bump and the pregnancy and the existence of a baby. I don't believe Archie exists in terms of a real baby. I still haven't seen the baby moving or talking or giggling or crying or vomiting or needing a nappy. And in fact, there's going to be a photo I want to show you, or you can find it. But anyways, it made me, suddenly something dawned on me about why that baby isn't real. Anyways, another story for another time. So this video is about their tour. So the big thing that that was kind of weird is they arrived, but then Meghan got off the plane and there was a big fuss in Australia about this purple plastic folder that she was carrying. It was kind of curious and mysterious. Everybody wanted to know why she chose purple and what was in that folder, because she was clutching it to the front of her body. And the other weird thing about this trip is that she clung on to Harry really tightly, and it seemed romantic, you know, in the beginning, but then it almost looked like she was hanging off of him. So that sort of caused a bit of speculation, although, you know, you can excuse that for being newlyweds and then wanting to show people that they're having a great time. This is back in the days when I've been reviewing this, that he led her, but things have sort of changed now. It's more like he's worn out and she's just dragging him along, but, you know, again, that's another topic. So, you know, they were fresh-faced on this trip, and you know what, like, I didn't really have an opinion on Meghan at this point in time. I was looking forward to seeing her on the royal trip. I didn't really think she was a good match for Harry, but I thought, you know what, it's unfair of me to judge. And, you know, she came across in Australia as very elegant. She came across as very beautiful and poised and together and sort of part of a relationship. And she wore beautiful clothes, and she supported the right Australian, American and UK designers, so that she did a lot of really good things. She had a pair of black legging pants that she wore that came from, not just down the road here from where I live, some ladies who are retraining people who are disadvantaged into making these leggings and jeans, and then they are selling them online. So Megan was wearing them. She wore some beautiful clothes. She wore nice shoes. She was just, lovely um, the whole way. But I guess there were a couple of glitches along the way, and I guess the first speed bump happened when she had only been here a few days, done Sydney, and then come up to Fraser Island in Queensland. And Fraser Island's a really unique national park, and it's got a lot of Aboriginal heritage to it. So she was too tired and had to have a rest. So they blamed that on the pregnancy, that she needed a rest. So she sort of rested and took out for a day. And there was several days there of speculation that would she come back on tour? Were they fighting? What was going on? Anyways, she returned to the tour after about a day and carried on. But then things sort of turned weird, because then she started off arriving looking thin and like normal Meghan Markle. But then after some time, she started wearing clothes that showed a bump. So there's a picture of her in a really long blue, cobalty blue, cornflower blue gown, and there's a distinct bump there. There's another white dress where there's a distinctive bump, and they were kind of not. It was only like a 14-day, 15-day tour, so it was really strange that she could have grown so much in such an early stage of pregnancy. And this holding her bump was really annoying. Like, it was very annoying, and became quite noticeable. And the media were writing about that then. So you don't hold your stomach when you're a few weeks pregnant. And she did that the entire way through her pregnancy, which is really strange. I believe it was a prosthesis, and that she was trying to get used to keeping it in place, or it wasn't fitting properly. Then there was the other positive attention they got when Meghan held an umbrella over in New Zealand over Harry when he did a speech, and that was considered really cute and lovely and thoughtful and kind in many ways, and came across well. Harry did great. He always does great with kids, and this is what surprises me. We never see Harry with Archie, even if Meghan doesn't want to go anywhere with Archie. Well, probably not Harry either now. But Harry, loves being with the kids, but we never see Harry with the baby either. She had two wardrobe malfunctions on this trip. One was with the red dress, and it still had the tag hanging from it. And I started to think at that point in time, is anyone looking after this girl? Is she just not got anybody helping her with wardrobe? Or do they dislike her that much that they deliberately left the price tag on there? I think it's the second one. They lost a lot of staff around this time. Then the other wardrobe mishap was in greeting crowds in the street, and she wore the blue outfit, blue cobalty blue black outfit, and you could see right through the skirt to her underwear or support wear. It looked like she was wearing, but I believe that's probably the support wear that had the little prosthetic bump in the front, and that's why she was wearing that. And again, nobody told her that it was visible through her clothing, and caused great embarrassment for her in headlines after that occurred. I guess the other things that happened, other than that, there was really nothing significant in the tour. Than those items I mentioned that really came to the forefront of the news. If you want me to report on any other aspect of that royal tour when they were over here in Australia, do let me know. However, I think all in all it went well for them, and Meghan was able to showcase a pregnancy that her staff didn't like her because of the wardrobe malfunctions. I'm sure someone would have helped her with that, and also. Just try. Back then they were trying to be more gentle, and they were more sensitive to the public. I believe these days they don't really care anymore. That's a video for another day. So comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like me to talk about. And thanks for suggesting this, Julie. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.